What's going on, guys? This is Jigsaw here. Today what you guys are going to be watching is a guide that I've put together on how you can use Twitter to grow your YouTube audience. Now this guide can also be used for other things that you would want a bigger and more engaging Twitter audience for. However, for the purpose of this video, we're going to stick to using it to grow your YouTube channel. So right here what you guys are looking at is my own my own Twitter page. Now this is my gaming and YouTube Twitter page. I do not use this for my personal life, and I would recommend to you guys that you keep your personal Twitter separate from your YouTube and gaming Twitter, or whatever your content is about. And I say that because your subscribers are not necessarily going to want to care or see your personal life stuff, and your personal life friends and family and whatnot are not going to want to see a lot of your YouTube stuff. That might not be the case for you. It might work to combine the two, but as a general rule and a guideline, I would recommend separating the two. Now if we look here at my page, I've got my avatar, which is my logo. You want to keep branding important so people recognize your stuff. I have a Call of Duty Ghosts header, and this is important because this is relevant to the kind of content that I post on my channel. So when people look at my Twitter, they'll see Call of Duty Ghosts, and they'll recognize me because I post Call of Duty Ghosts content. It would be a good idea to have a personalized header that I could do, where I would have some more links and some other pictures and whatnot and that kind of stuff in my header, but for right now this suffices. Now my wallpaper here is just anything besides the default clouds. It's not very personal, but it sort of matches the the dark gaming theme, I guess you could say, that goes along with my Twitter. So that's pretty important. And yeah, so you just want to keep your tone sort of consistent throughout your Twitter page. Now if you look right here in my bio, I have just gaming extraordinaire, YouTube partner, Call of Duty player, everyday guy, right back at it again. Something short, snappy, catchy, that pretty much sums you up as a person and as a YouTuber. I've got my location here. If you don't want to put your location, you don't have to. I'm comfortable with that. I don't really care, so you can if you don't want to. And then it's always a good idea to have in your website a link to your YouTube channel. So that's what your Twitter should look like, but what your image looks like isn't going to matter unless you have a good audience. Now as you can see here, I have about 2,500 followers. Okay, now I got those followers through two ways. Number one, which is the easiest thing you can do, is to put a link to your Twitter profile in all of your videos, and tell your subscribers about it in your videos. Hey, follow me on Twitter, link in the description below, so that they can go to your Twitter and check it out. But that's not going to get you as many followers, because as you know, getting subscribers sometimes can be very slow. So getting Twitter followers just from posting things and asking people to follow you is not going to be very effective. So if you've ever heard of the sub for sub method on YouTube, this is similar, where you subscribe to someone's channel and they subscribe to you back. I'm not a fan of that, but this works excellent for Twitter because it is sort of Twitter etiquette to follow someone back when they follow you, unless of course you have a huge audience, like you see a lot of the bigger accounts on Twitter do. So what you want to do is you want to find a Twitter account that has similar content and interests as you, with at least a couple thousand followers. They don't need to be huge, but at least a couple thousand would probably be best. And you want to start going through their followers. You could use my channel if you're a gamer, and you just want to go and start following everyone that follows that channel, or I mean that Twitter. And you want to do this because these are people who have the same kind of interests that is related to the content that you're going to be posting, because the person that you're following, their followers, has the same kind of content. So if they're interested in their content, they should be interested in your content. Now you don't want to overdo this. Twitter will catch you if you're following a few hundred people in a day, so try to keep it to around 100 people a day, no more than that, or Twitter spam filter will pick you up and your account could be suspended, and obviously you don't want that. That's not going to do you any good. I have found success with following about 100 people per day. You can get away with following maybe like 200, 250 in a day once you get up there in terms of followers and following. But to start off, do not exceed 100 because your account will get suspended. So next we're going to talk about how you actually use Twitter. You finally have the looks, you have the audience, you're set. But how do I use Twitter to grow my channel? Well, like anything, there is not guaranteed success, but this will help a lot. So if you think about it, I tweet out links to all of my videos, every single one of them that I post. As soon as I post it, I tweet out a link to my video. A couple hours later, I will tweet the same link, and then the next day, before I upload my new video, I will tweet out a link again. What that does is that allows my 2,500 some followers to see that link 3 different times. Now, I don't want to spam them and harass them with links, so I don't want to do it any more than that, and even 3 might be pushing it, but it's important to make sure people will be able to see your stuff. So I have one video being tweeted out to 2,500 followers, and they will be seen 3 times a day. So that is essentially almost 7,500 times that people will see my link. And you know, they're not going to watch it every single time and whatnot, but it's just the option that that's even there, and that's going to help you grow. It's not just enough to just be tweeting your links to your videos. You want to also have engaging tweets that make people want to follow you for other reasons than your video. I post pictures related to gaming stuff. You know, I tweeted this picture recently about the weaponized 115 camo in Black Ops 2, and this got a couple favorites, and you know, I got a retweet, a response too, and I replied to them. And that's very important. You want to be engaging with your Twitter audience. You know, that's what Twitter is really meant for, is for you to be able to connect with other people. And if they're going to follow you and they're going to reply to your stuff and they're going to retweet you and favorite you and all that kind of stuff, it's very important that you reply back so they're engaging, they like you, and because they start to like you, you know, they'll check out your stuff. You know, I have more examples of this. If we go into my Connect tab, you'll be able to see, you know, this guy was kind enough to toss me a recommendation, and I replied saying thank you and whatnot. We just talked about this tweet I had. I tweeted about COD Champs, which just occurred recently, and you know, this man was kind enough to reply to me, and we got into a short conversation about the Call of Duty Championships and whatnot. So that's the kind of stuff you're going to need to be doing frequently, is to get your name out there and interact with your followers. Another great thing to do if you want to get your links to your videos retweeted is to follow Twitter accounts that retweet your stuff. Now, I can't give too much information on this regarding broad topics because I only know this for gaming, but if you tweet your links sometimes at Sean Abner, who is Optic Scumby's dad, if you did not know that, he retweets a lot of gaming stuff, so you might be lucky enough to have him retweet you. So if you can find other accounts that retweet links with mass audiences, like Sean Abner, because he has 34,000 followers or around there, you know, that's 34,000 people who will see your content. So that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty much what you're gonna do to increase your Twitter audience and your YouTube audience is to have a good look with your image, get a good amount of followers, and of course have engaging tweets with your videos. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos just like this one. This is Jigsaw, signing out.